Happy Monday. I am so tired. I did make myself a smoothie. I honestly didn't feel like cooking today, so I didn't. The little baby's doing good. She's still scared, and she's also not eating yet, but I did leave her some fresh, wet food in there. So hopefully she eats some of that today. I don't know if she knows where her litter is at because it's outside of the little cage. So I put her in the cage, but it's open, and she's in the bathtub. I don't think she can jump out of the bathtub. She's too small, but I just thought she would be happier enclosed. So I do have to work today, tomorrow, and a half day Wednesday, and then it's finally Rockville time. It says it's gonna rain on Saturday, so I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm gonna take my rain jacket and my poncho just in case.
You're so cute, Freya. Yes. Hi, little one. Did you move your duck? Yeah. Oh, it looks like you ate all your food. Would you like some more? Yeah.
I needed to take a little break from the screen, so I cleaned my microwave. Everything is now spotless. That way my dad doesn't have to try to clean it while I'm gone. Okay, I have so many flavors of coffee that I could choose from. And honestly, I really want to try the cinnamon dulce. I don't know why, I've been kind of craving cinnamon. So usually I would just do a vanilla for my iced latte I'm about to make, but I think we should try something different. All right, I did put some caramel drizzle and some cinnamon on top. So this is my iced latte I'm gonna drink. I'm done with work, it's about 4:30. I still don't have my Shein package. Hopefully it comes later. Obviously it's not getting delivered by USPS or anyone like that, so it's always random people with packages in their car, which is fine as long as it gets here. I don't really care, but it hasn't gotten here yet, and I really want to try on the things that I bought, so hopefully soon. But luckily, if it doesn't come today, it'll probably come tomorrow, and I should have it in time for Rockville. That was the one thing I was worried about. So because if they don't fit, then I have other outfits that I can plan, but I'm gonna try to plan an outfit for each day as long as the weather is fine, right? So, but I'm gonna try to finish editing this video today. I am on Friday of my video, so I just have a couple more days to get through. Obviously the weekend, there wasn't a lot of footage, so that should probably speed it up a little bit because I just got so sidetracked with the new baby kitten and everything. So like I said earlier, my dad came over, I showed him how to take care of everyone. So all my cats and my animals will be taken care of for Rockville. I'm letting her explore a blanket. You can't go down there, but you can explore the blanket, okay? Yeah, you can feel different textures. Yes. Yes. For a size comparison, she is literally the size of this bottle. All right, it's time to dye my hair. The top isn't purple or black, so I have to redo it, but the bottom still looks okay. The black is on, so now I just have to put a little bit of purple on my ends, and I'm ready to go. I have the purple in, and I'm gonna do some steps around my pool table. I'm gonna try to have tomorrow as a rest day, because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday, I'm probably gonna get power days every single day. So I'm gonna do my rest day tomorrow for the step bet, and I think that's the last week, and I don't have to do it anymore. All right, my outfits for Rockville came in, so let's open some up. Stella. Okay. Oh no! It looked like this was open somehow, so all of the nail stuff I bought fell out. So I did get some fake nails to try out eventually. So I have those. I bought some rings. So my other ring for my thumb keeps falling off. So I bought a size down of the same ring. Okay, so once I get it over my knuckle, it fits much better. And then this one I bought as a pointer type of finger ring. First up, is, I will try all of these on later, but for now we're just doing like a show and tell basically. So this is supposed to be like a see-through dress type thing with like a long train. I hope it's not too big actually, because now that I have it, I feel like this might be too big on me. So I might have to return that one. This one is supposed to be for my party, my 30th birthday. Interesting, I guess. I didn't expect it to kind of have these like lines on it. Depending on how it fits, I might also return it. This is the one that I need to fit so that I can take it to Rockville. This also looks sort of big, but I guess we will end up trying it on. I need to prep some electrolytes, not like, I already have my electrolytes for Rockville, but like I need to get my body like hydrated beforehand so I don't pass out. So like this is like the hydration pre-game basically. Make sure you get all your electrolytes in. It is Monday, the festival starts Thursday. You need to be super hydrated as you go in because you will get dehydrated slowly throughout each day. So we are trying this one. We are trying this one, it's called Cadence. I tried a different flavor and it was fine. This one's the orange one. It's not as like concentrated as the Element ones. This just has 500 milligrams of sodium, but I am going to drink this right now and I'm going to try to have one kind of electrolyte a day to kind of prep my body for this festival. I do not know how much water we need, so I did basically above the words this time for this. All right, let's try the orange flavor. Actually, I think that was a good amount of water. So this one actually tastes pretty good. Yes, I'm going to slowly drink this before dinner. I'm currently washing my shower. I just sprayed this scrubbing bubble stuff on it. So I'm gonna let that sit. It says to let it sit for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna scrub it down. That way, in case my dad has to use the shower while he's here, he can use mine because it's like a stand-up and the baby's in the other bathroom. So yeah, in case he needs to take a shower, it's clean. My hair is still kind of wet, but it looks much better. I think I'm fine with it. The purple doesn't look as vibrant. I did add a little bit of black because it just wasn't showing up really. So I guess we'll see once it's like fully dry and in the sun if the purple still shows through. This is the first one, which is kind of embarrassing, but I don't know, I just don't really like it. Like the back looks better than I thought, but I don't know, it just, something seems off. Maybe it needs tights. Okay, I think the tights make it slightly better, so maybe, I don't know. This one I feel more comfortable wearing, so at least there's that. Probably because it has sleeves, but it is a little bit like loose, like right here. Luckily it's a festival and it's fine, so I might just wear like a bigger bra and then get like the like tape and just tape it onto the you know, the thing. But yeah, I think overall it's okay. I got like the sparkly tights on. It's kind of annoying on the inner thighs though because it keeps like snagging. So I don't know if I want to wear the sparkly tights or just wear one of the other types of tights, but I can decide that the day of because I'm going to take all of the tights that I have. This is what I wanted to wear to Louder Than Life, but didn't get the chance to. It has like a little slip and shorts underneath. So I don't think there's a pocket though, but I have like spider tights on for this one. But I thought this one could be fun. It's actually a little bit more comfortable than the other ones, even though my fat is bulging out. But yeah, you could have like the skirt wherever. Just depends on how comfortable you are with your fat. I think Freya really likes the purple dress. It's very dark, but I'm currently on my way to Denny's. I'm gonna have a very, very, very late dinner with her. So it is 9:22, and I didn't eat really after that salad today. So we're gonna have dinner now. Denny's. Your food. Happy Tuesday. I have my dove sitting on the fence. I don't see his buddy, but
Good morning, little princess. You cuddling with your animals I put in there for you? Yeah. Hi. Eat.
My lunch was basically just leftovers I found in the fridge, and then I got my video uploaded for Wednesday. So this is my yearly prep for Rockville. I always end up making chocolate muffins as well as my protein bagels. I think it's just the easiest kind of like snack or breakfast when camping, because the bagel I can just throw on a pan and warm it up. But yeah, this is basically just me making this in preparation to go. You know, they say that you don't know what you have until it's gone, and as I've been compiling all the videos for this vlog, I feel like that's exactly how I've been feeling. Once I arrived in Daytona, we ended up setting up our camps, so I always camp next to Brittany, and now this year her girlfriend, which was fun. I organized all the food, and it took about 2 hours to do that, and then we headed over to the actual festival for the pre-party. Not to actually party, but we always go buy our merch early so we don't have to stand in the lines during the actual festival when we want to go see all our bands and have to head back to camp with all our stuff. The merch line this year took unusually long, but it was fine since we were just talking and catching up anyway. But I also was able to get my ADA wristband, which ended up helping out a whole lot this festival. So this year, they have the RVs up front where purple should be. So I literally have to walk all the way to the back. It's literally like a 15 to 20 minute walk to get all the way in the back. I don't understand why they didn't put the RVs or the overnight parking in the back instead of having the campers literally in the corner. This Rockville was definitely one of the hardest ones I've been to out of the 3. This is my 3rd year. There were lots of unexpected issues with the weather, and the location of the campsite where they stuck us all the way in the back just took so much longer for everything, and it was just so much harder. I was doing a half marathon of walking every single day, which is crazy to think about 3 months basically after getting a hysterectomy. So it was a lot on my body, but I tried to take it slow, drink a lot of electrolytes. Thursday was the hottest day out of all of them. I tried to stay under the shade when I could when my bands weren't playing, and also at Vortex and Inferno stages. Now the turf is back, so that made it a lot easier. Go check out my TikTok for the water guy, hilarious. And this year I did go try to check out the grandstands for a little bit, since I did end up missing it last year. This camera angle sucks, but there's also other people around. But the walk over to the grandstands is pretty long. I do have like an hour wait, so that's why I went over here. I had to miss out on We the Kings because I needed to eat, so that kind of sucked. But this is my collection so far. Day 2 started out with a lot of uncertainty. The weather is not cooperating, and it literally kept changing constantly. That's funny. Also, that cow was hilarious. But I ended up having a break in the middle of the day anyway, after some bands, so I went back to eat. And of course, at least I was at camp. But as I started eating, that is when the clouds started rolling in. So, of course, our favorite band started playing, Seek Shelter. I ended up finding this clip off of TikTok, so enjoy.
Monitor festival social media for updates. Attention.
Alright, we're back after the rain. I was willing to spend more money this year, so I ended up trying this coffee place I wanted to last year, and then just kind of walked around seeing all the bands. Also, this backpack is so adorable. It was just like a big cat, but it was already 10 and I was tired. Every night was a battle of should I eat or should I go to bed, and I usually picked eating. But Saturday was my favorite outfit, which was this like purple shiny dress. I will make a separate vlog, but there's a little bit of music in this one for fun. The rain is over, we're back. Look at that little guy. Everybody getting enough lights. This was definitely the cheapest pizza place for a reason, but I ended up getting a mango pina colada sherbet after. The dog. I ended up eating at the festival more this year, which is fine, and I also picked easier meals back at the campground, things I could just boil and throw together. Also my breakfast, the yogurt was so good having this year, with the blueberries just so fresh and like light. Fun fact I got already and didn't even make it to the trolley before Seek Shelter started playing again. Canopy almost ended up flooding, so I ate at the festival and got sherbet, and then traded for the soot Sprite. My first MCR concert, a drunk Canadian dude ruined it. Now seeing them a third time, a drunk dude shoved me and I almost fought him. So I guess MCR has bad luck with people, but I am glad I got to hang out with Brittany and her new girlfriend and see my friend Casey. I was able to take a picture 3 out of the 4 days, so I feel like that's a win because the weather was not cooperating. But this year definitely felt different. I am still glad I went, but I'm hoping next year will be better. I will be attempting to camp in a different lot. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little Rockville vlog, and I will be putting out one of all the music later on. I can't wait for next year, and I hope it comes sooner rather than later, but I will see you guys in my next video.